So I want to introduce our speaker after lunch. And I'm very happy that we have Renee Pan here. And Renee is the managing director here in Berlin of the Guangzhou International Exchange and Cooperation Center. And she will present some success stories from Guangzhou. So welcome and give a warm applause to Renee Pan.
Hi everyone, and it's great. Hey, is the slide working? Okay. Hi, everyone. I hope you all had a great lunch break. It's pleased to meet all of you today at the Asian Berlin Summit. I would like to tell you a little bit more about the Greater Bay Area and Guangzhou. As you already heard from one of the speech yesterday, and I pretty much today also some mention about the Greater Bay Area, short in GBA. It's actually an area that has a lot of potential. As the initiative came out 5 years ago, so it's still pretty comparably new. But as you can see, some of the figures comparison to other Bay Areas in the world is it has most land space, population, GDP growth, and also patents as well. So the GBA is made up by Hong Kong, Macau, Guangzhou, Shenzhen, and also 7 other cities. It's all in different. It all has different strengths in different cities, but together they are strong in supply chain and manufacturing. And also connecting with the international markets, has amazing supporting scheme from the central government, where most of the innovation happens right now at the moment in China. And then so in Guangdong, there was only 6 unicorns in 2015. And has grown into 10 times more within 7 years. Later on. Speaking of Guangzhou, you might be familiar with the Canton Fair, but it has also transformed into a tech innovation cities currently. So Guangzhou has 23 unicorns in total by far. And it also has the fastest growing unicorns numbers among China in 2022. Some of you might heard of companies like Shein, the EV brands Ion, Xiaopeng, and also the tech giants like WeChat, NetEase is actually started in Guangzhou as well. The industrial Guangzhou wants to focus on, or they have a good foundation, actually automotive, pharmaceutical, information technology. Guangzhou can travel to other cities in the Greater Bay Area within 2 hours. It has 83 universities, and so it's playing important roles to supply the young talents. The numbers of VC are growing. Based on the statistic, it's got over 6,200 venture capitals in Guangzhou at the moment. Guangzhou and also the city just announced a 200 billion fund to support VC to set up their funds there. The chairman in charge of Fund of Fund is actually coming to Germany very soon. So for anyone who's interested to get connected, can reach out to me later on as well. The city is also known to be very open and inclusive. And there are, like many recent cases for German companies to expand their business to Guangzhou, such as ZF and DECRA. They have recently set up their factories, R&D center and testing centers in Guangzhou to get closer to their customers and also supply chain. It and also has companies like Shein and Ion, BYD, and also like expand their business to the German market. And some companies like BGI, they also have set up their R&D centers in Germany. So I think the collaborations here is truly both way. So we are helping the Guangzhou company to go to Europe. And at the same time, we can help European companies to come to China market, expand to Guangzhou. And if you are companies, startup, entrepreneurs, or like you haven't formed a company yet, or you're working in a research institute, and if you are interested to learning learning about Guangzhou, there are also a series of platforms can provide the help to you. I will take one example today for the overseas talents that we have been working with for a few years. So it's typically this platform is for overseas talents. It's called OCS. So it's a comprehensive platform for overseas talents. It's been around for 24 years. It's one of the first brand for talents like in China ever. And it has released over 50,000 jobs in the last 3 years since 2020. It's also a combination of annual conferences, satellite events for job posting. Also, it provides grants and subsidies for talents and also for the organizations. And it liaises with investment firms that who are looking for projects to invest into. And also, they have like a network of and also they have a network of talents to actually provide support like to the staff teams as well, including like CEO of tech giants, domain experts, corporate senior management as well, and also some famous investors. It also provides some of the list of incubators. So for any startup like looking for space or they're looking for support, they will also have some support from the local incubator as well. And it also has a digital platform. You can find out all the update information about the jobs, about the project, about what's happening next for the events, or what are the latest policy 24/7 through the online platform. And if you are a PhD doing internships in Guangzhou, you can also this is an example. You can actually have a number of supports in job hunting, housing, education, medical supports as well. So I'm not going to mention all the policies and benefits details, but if you are interested to find out more, you can always come to find us at the booth number 13. And for the better understanding of the city, I want to show you a short video of Guangzhou, so you can understand the city a little bit better.
喺廣州早晨。
有商品交易會開幕。
Guangzhou is a unique city that benefits from the combination of traditional Linyang culture, modern international trends, and a strong commercial presence.
Die Niederlassung in Guangzhou ist für uns ein sehr wichtiger Schritt. Hier soll die Zukunft für neue Entwicklungen in China beginnen.
作风实，观念新，眼界宽。
我们对广州有着浓厚的乡情和友情。
This is the place for us to be. We want to win with you.
In Chinese sayings, you have to see it with your eyes so you know it is true. So if you have time, feel free to join us at one of the events happening in December for the OCS. You have to come to actually see the city so you can understand it more. Last but not least, if you got any questions, more information, come to find us in the booth number 13. We will be always there to answer your questions. Thank you.